All in favor?
Aye.
That brings us to new business.
All right, thank you, Ms. Richardson. First item, the superintendent recommends updating all board policies to reflect a review date of December 2025. No changes were recommended that would alter the meaning of any policy. What I will do on that, being that Stacy is kind of in and out, I'm going to reach out to MSBA and see if they will do this for a small fee, if they will update our policies to reflect the December 2025 date. So on your board policy, it should reflect review date, December 2025. So that's kind of a tedious process. We always seem to miss some. So I'm gonna reach out to them unless the board would have me do otherwise, but I'll just ask them if they'll help us do that. So that's before the board.
Can we get a motion to, with the superintendent's recommendation, updating all the board policies to reflect the review date of December 2025?
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. The next item, superintendent recommends rescheduling the 2026 board retreat to June 15, 16, 2026. I put that as an agenda item because you did vote on that last month, so we just need to come back and re-vote or reschedule with a vote.
So we had it for the 18th and 19th.
You had it for that Thursday and Friday. I
And we
believe.
just want to move it to Monday, Tuesday?
Yes, sir. And I just got that off the text messages that you guys had, text messages back and forth, so, the last one I checked, I think everybody said they could make it work one way or the other, or, if they could just, I think, Mr. Jackson, you said maybe you'd be there Tuesday, but either way, that's the
Yeah, we'll
dates I
figure it
think that, that seemed to just be the best, is to get as many people there as we can, so, that's before you.
Can we get a recommendation to reschedule the school board or the board retreat for June 15th and 16th, 2026?
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. The next item, approval of the 2026 board officer rotation. This, of course, is your lane, so I'll just defer to you, Ms. Richardson, but that would be the rotation based on precedent that you've been doing for quite a few years now.
Do we need to talk through it? Or just get a motion, is that it?
Just a motion, just like
Just
you
a
would.
motion, okay.
Unless somebody have an objection to how we're doing it now. I mean,
Okay, can we get a motion to approve the 2026 North Pike Board Officer rotation that will take effect in January?
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Ms. Richardson, congratulations. You've done a great job. This was your first go around as board president, so we appreciate you. And we met for 12 months in a row. We didn't meet a meeting. We didn't miss a meeting. Meeting prior to the board meeting. Mr. White, you're welcome to do that or not. It's up to you. Scott Campbell would just call me on the phone.
We got big shoes to fill here, so.
And Ms. Taplin was in town. She would meet. If she wasn't in town, she wouldn't. So it's all
I
good.
call in, thank you.
So, we can
We'll
discuss
start out
that.
meetings so you can help me
All
out.
right, we'll do that. So whatever works for you.
Oh, you didn't ever do it? huh?
Apparently not.
Yeah, I never saw Mr. Jackson. He just showed up at 5:45. All right, but anyway, I do appreciate, the time Ms. Richardson has spent, as our board president. So again, thank you, Ms. Richardson. The next item, superintendent items of discussion. Just a few things to mention. Want to remind you, if you can make the walkthrough, that is on the 18th of, not next week, but the next. We will do the high school, the lower elementary, and the upper, as well as the CTC. I know that both the high school and the lower elementary are holding their Christmas hallway decorations until you walk through. So we'll just try to do that Thursday morning, starting at 9, so that they can begin to take those down before the holidays. So they would like for you to see those if possible. So we'll start that at 9 o'clock. I'll send you a reminder text and tell you where we'll start. Probably just go ahead and start at the lower, so they can take their Christmas displays down once we leave. Okay, but I'll send a reminder out. The next thing I do want to just bring to the board's attention, as you know, we did not have class at the lower elementary last week, I believe it was. I'm gonna give you two items that we just not been very successful in trying to remedy, but we are working on them. The water issues at the lower are still, not fixed. We've had two good days, yesterday and today. Mr. Hallmark has kind of spearheaded that and has been in touch with North Pike Water Association. Ms. Taplin, I don't know if you're on North Pike or not, but I don't think any of you are.
No, but I found out today that I know the president of the Water Association very well.
Okay.
So, and I was just telling Mr. Hallmark that a few
Okay.
minutes ago.
All right, we may need your help. We don't
Yeah.
wanna get in a tit for tat with them, but we're pretty confident that the issue is on their side and not ours.
Right.
So we're gonna do some things, that will take just a little bit of money, a couple $1,000s or so, to do some things on our end to try to prove, if you will, that the debris coming from the other end. But at some point, we may have to go before their board or ask one of you to reach out to them, and ask for some help. So I just wanna let you know that that's not been rectified. Sometimes that impacts the high school, but not like it does the lower. And, there's even been an issue at the upper. So there's something wrong, we just don't know what it is, just want the board to be aware of that.
Does the lower have water and
Yes,
have
now,
adequate?
at times, the water pressure goes, completely down, if you will, and toilets will not flush, which of course at the elementary is a major problem because of the number of kids you're dealing with. And then the other day when we had to cancel school, we thought there was a leak, and after about ever how long it took us to realize, we brought in Ross Jackson as well, there was not a leak. The water pressure was just so low, there was no water flowing at all. So, if you flush the toilets, at times there's a lot of sand and debris in those toilets, and the flush valves are getting rocks in them, and we have spent just many dollars, as Tina can attest to, on the flush valves. So it's costing us money,
Yeah.
obviously, and then it costs us a day of school, so we've got to get it rectified.
Absolutely.
So just want the board to be aware of
Or
that, so
even we can have their president to come here before the board.
we could certainly do that,
Right.
but Mr. White, you do what you want to do
That's
and
right.
figure
I'm
out.
Mr. Hallmark and I talked
Okay.
yesterday, and I don't wanna
Reach out.
overstep my bounds over the two of you, but I'll do whatever y'all instruct me to do.
Well, I think this time Mr. Hallmark would love for a little help. He's been as kind as he can be, so maybe you can turn up the heat a little
Especially if
bit.
it's
Mr.
costing us
Clark.
money.
So anyway, it is an issue that's not, really gotten any better, so we gotta figure that out. The other issue, that we've not resolved yet is the intercom at the junior high. Tina has some quotes now, that we've asked, Roland to redo, because they tied, those quotes also included new phone lines. So we've not neglected that. We spent a lot of money, on that over the years, going back to the previous administration. And every time lightning hits, the first thing that we hear is, well, the lightning got it. So, we're working on that. We don't wanna waste any more money on that. But we've spent, somewhere around $50,000 or so over the years, just kind of patching it. So Mr. Young is trying to get those quotes together. So we're gonna get it fixed. We just wanna try to do it the right way and quit, kind of patching it. So, wanted you to be aware of that. So oftentimes we tell you that the good things we're doing, and these are just a couple of things we've not been successful yet, but we will. We'll get those two things fixed. With that, again, just a reminder of the 18th, Christmas holidays coming up. A reminder of your board meeting was changed to January the 8th. If you recall, you've already voted on that. So that's the week after, we get back, somewhere around the 5th, I think. That's when we come back, is that Monday. But just a reminder of that. And with that, Ms. Richardson, I don't have anything else. We do have, personnel matters, to discuss. One, of course, the evaluation, and another, is a resignation I need to discuss with you with, our principal back here. He's not resigning, by the way. He's just.
Did
here
all
to,
of us almost got whiplash or something?
But he's got a good grip of the story, so I just, I like for you to hear it firsthand. I did not hear it until this morning. So I'll ask him to sit in with us on that, and if it's okay with you, Ms. Richardson, we'll do that first,
Perfect.
okay?
Can I get a motion for consideration to go into executive? Oh, can I get a motion to close regular session?
Motion to close. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to consider to go into executive